Carrie, what was your news?
Oh, Berger broke up with me on a Post-it.
On a Post-it?
Yep. Read it and weep, my friends.
I'm sorry I can't. Don't hate me. The motherfucker's concise.
Sometimes it feels like you are sinking when you get left in the cold, receive no closure when the relationship was ended by your partner, especially if you're one of the very sensitive people. I know how hard it may be. I've been there myself. I felt lost, confused, full of self-doubt, revising all I could have done wrong and blaming myself for not seeing the red flags that led to the pain I was feeling. And interestingly enough, I wasn't even deeply in love with that person, and our relationship did not last that long. Still, it triggered all my unresolved traumas and raised to the surface all even tiny doubts about who I am as a woman and as a person. I'm truly sorry that you're going through this right now, but it's good news. You can make it out of this and retain all your integrity, and you really don't have to do it alone. First, I want to tell you, whether you did something that caused them to end the relationship with you or not, nobody deserves invalid or improper closure. A breakup conversation is never easy. It takes maturity and respect to other people to be able to have a breakup conversation, but it's absolutely necessary to give the partner the clarity that will help them move on with their lives. When relationships end unexpectedly by our partner and we receive no proper closure with a respected reason as to why, especially if in our minds everything was going good or even great, it's never easy. Lack of clarity, ambiguity in the reasons that could have caused the fallout may imply that there's something wrong with us or our actions. Having no closure almost always causes us to question ourselves, makes our minds wander, may cause an excessive unhealthy reflection and sometimes a complete revision of our beliefs about ourselves and the world we live in. The cause may be quite valid for our partner, or they could very well be a selfish user. One of the worst parts of the lack of valid closure after the sudden end of the relationship is not just the unknown about what you've done, but also about who they really were and what their true intentions were and who you were to them. A whole bunch of questions may arise. What was it about you that turned them off? Your looks, your passion, your coldness, your intelligence, your stupidity, or your smell? Did they only like you on the outside, and when they got to know your personality, they no longer wanted to be together? Did they plan this all along? Did you miss red flags? Should you be more cautious next time? Can you trust people at all? And this rambling may linger for weeks, months, and echo for years. This is a time when you especially need support and truthful and loving wisdom. Sometimes there are loved ones to lift us up in these situations. Sometimes we are dealing with this just by ourselves. And it may be quite difficult to give yourself that truthful and loving wisdom, especially if we are still in the midst of the emotional response. When I went through this tough, transformative, no-closure breakup, although I really can't say it was easy and simple, I did emerge from it completely renewed. I used all of the techniques I'm sharing with you today, and they truly helped me to move on easier and use this difficult experience to my advantage. And if you stay with me till the end of this video, you will receive an amazing gift, a tangible tool that will give you a structured approach to navigating this difficult time. When I personally went through a no-closure breakup, I followed the 3 steps: release, uplift, strategize. A release is needed after you have not gotten any closure in the breakup, or the one you did get was even more damaging than no closure at all, like a Post-it.
Are you gonna call him?
No, I am not going to dignify his behavior with a response. I am not even going to leave him one of those angry answering machine messages. Hi, it's me, you're a dick. But it sure felt good saying it right now.
A release. Right after the separation, we always feel overwhelmed with emotions that usually are presented with a mixture of anger, nostalgia, love, pain, and a few others. We both miss the person we are involuntarily separated from and hate them. It's important to release those thoughts and feelings to clear the path for healing, because otherwise they roll in our minds like an endless merry-go-round. And as we release them, sort of cry them out, we do need to have a proper response to each of them to get the closure we seek. It's like a stream of consciousness. Lay it out on paper, everything that you may think and feel, even if those things contradict each other. For example, I love them, I hate them, I miss them, I want them to know my pain, and so on. You'll have your own. And when you're done pouring them out, give yourself some time and come back to your notes when you feel a little better, and use your inner wisdom to respond to each of them with love and compassion. Next, you need the uplift. The words you need to hear to restore the belief in everything that's good about you and assurance that you are good enough to be loved and that you did not deserve the situation you're finding yourself in. Imagine that this is happening with someone else, someone you love. What else would that inner wisdom of you say to them to help them move on? Write these words down and read them every day. And next, when you start to heal and remember that you're good and worthy and good things are happening and will keep happening in your life, you will need a practical strategy on what to do next to move on and adopt a new story about yourself and your future. Why new story? Every life shakeup changes us. Sometimes a little and sometimes a lot. Making this revision of our identities after the impactful event, making new healthy decisions about who you have become and whom you want to be from now on, and what kind of life to have, may help you build that life you want.
That relationship was a complete waste of time.
Oh, it's never a complete waste of time. I mean, even in the worst relationship, you always learn something.
You might not want to say that to a woman carrying a loaded post-it.
True, it may be difficult, but you can overcome anything in life if you put your mind to it. The second part of this video is for you if you need just a little more support and a practical example to each of the steps. When I went through a no-closure breakup, I had support from friends, but still sometimes you need more than you can ask from people around you. It's also very common for people who are protective of you to start entertaining various defensive and offensive strategies, when the best approach to tackle these situations is, in my opinion, with wisdom and love. Today I'm sharing with you the way I approached my no-closure breakup and how I structured my way out of this. By the way, I would like to say up front that this video is not specific to any gender, but for simplicity I may be sometimes referring to you as she and your partner as he, not discriminating. Being ghosted may happen to anyone in all kinds of connections. Let's start with release. Here are some of the reactions to the cold separation you might have had and the responses to them. I miss them. It's natural to miss someone who was part of your life. But remember, missing him doesn't erase the reasons why things ended. Focus on the lessons learned and the opportunity for personal growth. The right person will come into your life at the right time. I'm hurting. It's okay to acknowledge the pain. Healing takes time and it's a process. Be patient and gentle to yourself. Use this time to rediscover your strengths and nurture your well-being. You are resilient, and with each passing day, the pain will gradually transform into wisdom. They played me. You're not alone in feeling this way, and it's essential to recognize that his actions are a reflection of him, not you. You are not a pawn in anyone's game. You are a strong, intelligent person who deserves honesty and respect. Your worth remains intact, untouched by someone else's behavior. I can't believe I allowed that to happen to me. Self-reflection is a powerful tool. Acknowledge your feelings without judgment. Understand that everyone makes choices in relationships, and it's okay to learn and grow from them. Be compassionate to yourself. Growth is a continuous journey, and you are on the right path. How could I not see this coming? Hindsight is a powerful teacher, But it's important not to be too hard on yourself. People can be unpredictable, and it's okay not to have seen every red flag. What matters now is the wisdom you gain from this experience. Trust yourself, and remember you are evolving every day. I will never find anybody like them. You are a unique individual, and your experiences are equally unique. While it might feel like no one compares right now, it's because the right person for you will bring different qualities and a healthier dynamic. Embrace the opportunity for new connections and the chance to build something better. I'm still in love with them. Feelings take time to evolve, and it's okay to still have love in your heart. However, remember, the love is a two-way street. Give yourself the space to heal and grow. The more you focus on your own well-being, the easier it will become to open your heart to new, healthier love in the future. So the list is not explicit, of course. Leave a comment below on what you are feeling and thinking of if I didn't mention it. The uplift. After the separation, especially that caused a whole lot of self-doubt, we all need to be reminded of the both divine and human beauty we possess, how amazing and wonderful we are, and how much we are all deserving true and sincere love. Uplift yourself if you can, and if you are not strong enough or too caught up in self-doubt and don't currently trust your own authority, and there's nobody else around you to give you the right care, allow me to give you some words of support from the perspective of the strong person that you truly are. Just sit back and listen. Release any self-blame or guilt associated with this past. Understand that you are human, capable of learning and evolving. Forgive yourself for any perceived shortcomings and focus on the future. Remember, you're not alone in how you feel. Many strong and resilient individuals have faced similar challenges and emerged even stronger. Reach out to your support system. They are here for you. Your feelings of hurt, betrayal, and disappointment are valid. It's okay to acknowledge and process these emotions. Give yourself the time and space to heal at your own pace. Being strong doesn't mean you can't be vulnerable. Allow yourself to feel and express your emotions. It takes courage to confront pain, and every tear shed is a step forward healing. You deserve authentic love and respect. What happened doesn't diminish your worth. Recognize that the way you've been treated says more about the other person than it does about you. You are incredibly resilient. The setback is just that, an unfortunate chapter, not the whole story. Embrace your strength and know that you will emerge from this experience wiser and more resilient than ever. View this as an opportunity to learn and grow. As painful as it is, every experience teaches us valuable lessons. Use this as a stepping stone toward a brighter and more empowered future. This situation does not define you. You are a multifaceted, strong person with so much to offer. Your value remains intact, and this chapter will become a small part of your incredible journey. Redirect your focus towards the future you envision for yourself. You have the strength and resilience to shape a beautiful and fulfilling life. Trust in your ability to create positive change. The strategy. Every impactful event that was strong enough to shake us most likely changes us, and it's in our power to choose how. Having a strategy for the time following the impact helps us to navigate the change in the direction we want. In my opinion, it's important to seal this incredible work you will be doing to redefine your strength by creating a vivid mental image of your empowered, badass, strong, smart, and deep self. Visualize the qualities you possess and the incredible journey that lies ahead. I know it's a lot to unwrap, in this difficult period when you may feel lost and confused about who you are, it's important to stay focused and practice self-compassion. When I was going through my transformative breakup, my mind was going over all details of the breakup and the whole relationship, inspecting what and how it went wrong. I did all of the release, uplift, structure work, intuitively creating exercises that would help me heal and literally stay sane. But I wish I did not have to invent any tools while I was dealing with my very painful transformation. This is exactly why I created the Moving On downloadable guide and fillable workbook for you, so you could heal faster. This 50-page guide covers the whole release uplift strategy approach, powered with 8 profound exercises that will help you release the painful thoughts, heal your heart, and find the voice of wisdom inside you. Next time, you will just look at the situation and say, whatever, your loss, and move on without any emotional turmoil, because you will know that you are worthy of the best possible love and the best possible relationship. Please use the link in the description of this video to get your guide, download the PDF, print it out and fill it in, and share it with everybody you think may need it. Please come back to drop a comment on how you like the workbook, or if you had any issues with downloading it. As we wrap up, remember that closure often comes from within. It's a process, not an event. Give yourself the time and grace to heal. You are on a journey of self-discovery, and each day brings you closer to a place of peace and acceptance. The support can come from unexpected sources. Your journey towards reclaiming your worth is valid and important. Keep leaning into vulnerability, courage, and self-compassion, and you will emerge from this experience stronger and more resilient than ever before. I truly enjoyed making this supportive video for you. Subscribe and turn on notifications if you want to see more content like this. Until next time, take care, and I promise you are going to be alright. You deserve a true and honest relationship, and you deserve love. You absolutely do. I promise you.